Flame, we're about to meet your spirit animal.
Yeah, we are. Well, I think we meet him a bit later on, or it might be this cutscene. I can't remember actually.
It's either this cutscene or it's Act 2. It's one of the two. It's always one of the two.
Now I'm just, like, curious as to what you're talking about.
Well, I do like these two just sort of thinking together, like finishing off each other's sentences there. Like the Eggman taught us to build robots where we could turn Sonic into a robot. Like, yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, you know, it's not like Robotics ever tried that before or anything.
No.
Shit, he succeeded with Tails in like one of the first STC strips.
Oh yeah. This particular Silent Forest one, I completely forgot what the soundtrack was like for this for the longest time. I was playing it back recently, and I do actually quite like the song to this level.
Yeah, I swear, I forget what Sonic game it's from, but it sounds like it's taking a cue from a previous game's track. I want to say like SA2 or something.
Don't recall anything specifically like it, but I don't know.
Once you get the kick down, it's not too bad, it's just like, was it even necessary is the thing.
Yeah, and it just doesn't really communicate that that's a thing you can do, at least as far as I recall.
Well, and also it doesn't indicate what enemies require you to kick. I mean, if there's one thing that most other games do, which can be a little bit tacky, is that they indicate what you are required to do. Like, as much as I will give DMC grief...
I completely cocked that up.
Yeah. As much as I will give DMC grief, obviously having never played it, for its colour-coded enemies, which I think is a ridiculous idea, the fact that they are colour-coded to tell you which weapon to use is at least nice of them, because otherwise it would just be ridiculous.
What you need to do is you're like coming out of a jump and landing on it. If you just do one jump without like going into like coming back out of it, that opens them like that.
That's what I thought I had to do for the most part, like bounce on them or something.
Yeah, they are timed and they will snap back up after a period of time. So
that's fine, you know. Oh, new wisp.
Oh, it's the eagle.
Eagle!
This here is just like getting more rings and shit in the sky. Later on it's mandatory, and I will just say this: trying to play this back when it was mandatory to use the motion controls was fucking horrible.
I kind of like this, but only with a control stick, you know?
Yeah. So the thing with me is, I don't know where, like, I'd never get on with motion controls at all outside of very few games, but like, I don't know if it's just like the way I hold the gamepad or some shit, but it always seemed to like snap down and aim to the floor like with how I naturally hold it.
I mean, yes, I would say that is probably the case. It is how you're holding the gamepad, but then pretty much considering the way most of us have grown up using controllers, you're holding it down.
Yeah.
Because that's resting position, whereas the gamepad, a lot of the time, wants you to be holding it like at arm's length, straight on.
Parallel to the screen and shit, like. And especially when you consider one of the things they were sort of heavily pushing, like, with the Wii U is like looking between the TV and the gamepad and like juggling between them, and like to do that you want it to be sort of down at an angle a bit so you can see what's going on.
Pretty much, yeah.
I kind of like to be able to see when I'm playing games. I don't know about you guys.
That's not that mandatory at all. You can wing it, I'm sure.
Wow, that was a pretty short level.
Probably helped that you eagled over most of that one planetoid.
True. 1920, a fine year. So, Silent Forest, Flame, your initial opinions on it?
The first level's okay once you work out what you're doing with them pad things, but the later levels, like the one coming up next in particular, can go fuck right off.
Drama!
Mm-hmm.
Come on, fucking drama, and they're not even live tweeting it. Get that shit together.
I like how they're manipulating Sonic without even trying, really.
I mean, this is the thing, is that Sonic just doesn't seem to have any control over himself as a character. Like, he just sort of does things. And the Sonic of the past has never just done things. He's not necessarily thought his way through, but he at least tries to think.
Yeah, he had a brain in his head, even if he was sort of carefree. This is my favourite character. Zor is fucking based.
Z-O-R, Zor, the emo of the Zeti.
Yeah, I relate to this guy on a spiritual level.
I'm sure you do, mate, I'm sure you do.
I just love like Zor's apathy here. Like Sonic's coming and threatening him and like just being aggressive and shit. It's like,
Who gives a shit? Who gives a flying shit?
Some of the like, because obviously we're gonna mix down the audio and the video, but some of his dialogue throughout the levels, things like maybe Eggman's robots will finish Sonic off, maybe they won't. Does it matter in the cosmic scheme of things?
Yeah. Well, I like how you say my balance might be an issue when there's no subtitles in the game at all. At least for the the background audio.
That's what I'm getting at, because people won't be able to hear it. So yeah, but yeah, it starts off fairly reasonable, but you know, out of all the different gameplay styles we've had in Sonic over the years, the one that comes to my mind first probably isn't stealth.
Yeah, this is the reason Silent Forest is absolutely cruel, because the stealth is awful.
There's so many piggies and they all want me dead.
Also, shout out to them golden pig enemies for having a really awkward timing thing where you have to kick the thing back while dodging the other bombs it's throwing at you and the spikes on the floor.
Oh, hello, another new wisp.
Yeah, tap the screen and that's about it.
Interesting. Well,
That's pretty much it.
okay. That's rhythm. Good stuff. Fuck you, don't like you at all.
You pissed me off in Sonic 2, you pissed me off here.
Does anyone like Metropolis Zone?
I like the music, but gameplay, nah.
Yeah, music's pretty hype. Alright. More of this, I guess.
Now, seeing as we're potentially, well, the viewers are potentially going to have a little bit of a struggle hearing Zor speak his lines, do you want to hear some of these wonderful, wonderful lines?
Go on, read out the highlights.
So, everything seems so pointless. I think that's pretty much what he said at the beginning. Then he has, maybe all the enemies and death traps will finish Sonic, maybe they won't. That's the one that you said, maybe, does it really matter in the cosmic scheme of things? We're all going to die eventually.
Nice.
Then, I roused myself from a deep depression for this. This whole battle thing reeks of effort.
That's me to a T.
Yeah, I think the best one, like, you might want to hold off on saying it, is the one from his, like, the second boss with him. But...
Second boss? It's fine, I've got 3 more from, or maybe 4 more from this fight alone. So we have, just give up, Sonic. That's what I do. As a matter of fact, I've already pretty much given up on hope, happiness and success. Come to think of it, what am I still doing here? I should just crawl back into bed.
Get some fucking meds and get on with you, though.
It would probably help him quite a lot. You also have, I suppose we're gonna have to fight. You also have, I could fight harder, but why bother?
Yeah, okay, so let's call it now. When is Zor gonna start making YouTube Let's Plays?
I think he already has, mate. Oh, the stealth begins, I think. Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah. The one-hit kill searchlight.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sweet Jesus. Yeah, okay, so we've got to avoid clockwork here. Oh, jeez.
And be careful with their mouth things, because they fly off after a while.
Okay.
Absolute, like, time you want the parkour to kick in the least.
Alright, get me across, get me across, get me across, get me across. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're safe.
No, you're not.
Oh, no!
Right. Yeah, if you get that other thing.
Fuck!
Or maybe not, just try and wing it.
I'm good, I'm good. I don't like stealth. I've been terrible at stealth forever.
Well, I mean, it doesn't help that this is really, really mean stealth.
This is kind of the complete contrast to the other Sonic Stealth section, the Silver Part in 06.
Oh my god, that's so bad.
Yeah, let's you can just sort of go through the fucking middle if you want. But this is obviously like some proper MGR shit. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I've already pretty much given up on hope, happiness, success.
Oh, thank god. Thank you, Jesus.
Still doing
These enemies here, you want to give them a bit of a time to... There, you should be alright. Once they start coming back round, otherwise you hit the top of them, you get knocked down the pit and have to do all that bullshit again.
I don't really want to do any of this bullshit again, I'm going to be quite honest with you.
Oh, fuck!
I thought I was supposed to bounce on it.
You are, but it should push you forward onto the other
There
platform.
we go, okay. Play of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Richie's dying. Oh no. We have killed the Richmeister.
The ridiculous thing about this fight, just to calm my giggles, is that the stealth bit is the worst bit, and then you get to this bit and it's just dead easy.
Well, it's dead easy if the lock-on wants to actually work.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You're supposed to kick it back, right?
Yeah, you kick it back, but you have to get to close enough to it for the thing to actually activate, and sometimes it just doesn't.
There we go. Yeah, you little shit, get her! Okay, I'll just go with the one then.
Yeah, it doesn't like to lock on fully, I've noticed. I don't know whether that's intentional or whether it's just the game being the game.
It's probably the game being the game.
It's all about the game, baby.
Also, if you want another fun Zor quote, this is from the 3DS version, apparently. During his fight, "My only joy is in joylessness."
Yeah, that's iconic Zor right there. Oh yeah, double prizes, fuck. Alright, one more. It's not going to reset the cycle, is it? I had a pretty good one going there. Yes, it is.
You see, you're having the problem with like the X button going into bounce rather than because it's not locking in. That gets so irritating in this fight.
No, it's because I'm not on like the same plane or whatever.
I don't know how it works, it's just confusing.
Where is this fuck? Oh, he's still up there. I guess I have to do some more.
It's probably like 3 hits now, rather than the 1, or 2, I don't really know. And to quote Zor, I don't really care.
Yes, to quote the Mighty Four. Go on. Stop giggling and deliver the dialogue.
Oh dear.
Come on. Come on.
He's gone. Good.
Oh, 3,000?
Yeah?
Fuck me.
This is the level of grinding this game expects of you. It's going to get worse.
Oh, joy. I'll definitely be cutting that out.
And now, Sonic, it's time for...
Wait for it. Wah, wah.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
Cannot trust you with the simplest of tasks. All right, we can work this to our advantage.
This is dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody messed up royally because we don't have Sonic.
Well, I guess that would be you, Mr. Boss of Silent Forest.
Oh, to be fair, I don't think it was him who planted the capsule that Sonic idiotically jumped into.
I believe it was, because Zora, I think, is technically the spy of the Zeti.
Well, no one suspects the emo.
Yeah. Now, I've got to ask, we literally just had a fucking snow world. Why have we got another of one here?
It's because they used up one of their snow levels for a casino, so they thought they needed to use the other one here.
Yeah.
Eh?
Like, okay, the casino one and the sweet one, like, yeah, it's dumb, but at least, like, there's not a better world you could slip it into. Whereas this, like, we've covered ice.
Yeah. I get what you mean, keeping the tropes consistent and whatnot. That was from Oil Ocean Zone, I believe, that Badnik?
Seeing as I, at present, of doing this commentary, I'm currently recording my commentary for Kirby's Epic Yarn. That is a game that is a very good example of having a general level, or general world trope, and doing interesting levels within it. So, in the grassland, where it is literally called grassland, you have your kind of typical grass level, you have a flower level, and I believe you also have a watery level of some description. So they start to do different things, and then in Treat Land you have a food sweet level with cakes and everything. You have a musical level. You have a toy soldier level. You also have a Halloween level because of trick or treat. So it's playing on the theme that they are running with. So it all makes sense. And even though the level tropes are different, they stay true to the world gimmick. What Lost World's doing here is sticking an ice level in a forest level, and that doesn't work.
Honestly, the whole Mario style, like, we've got a world for this, we've got a world for that, and they're just very basic, you know, like the grass level, the ice level, the lava level. That is just incredibly inhibiting, because you just think some of the levels in the games with more interesting level themes, think like Unleashed and that, they still cover the basic grounds, like you have Holoska is the ice level and shit, but it feels like there's a bit more to it than, okay, we've ticked this box that we have an ice level and that's it. And yeah, you need to slow down for them things to get them.
Thank you, Flame, I kind of figured that out.
Well, these ones can be kind of annoying if you hit them like from the wrong angle, because it looks like they've stopped firing their things, but they haven't. And I have taken many a bullshit hit from them.
Did you no-hit run, mate?
No, I gave up on that.
Mate, I would not blame you in the slightest, honestly.
No, I've done Generations perfect, that's enough for me.
You no-hit run the games that deserve it, you know?
To me, it's kind of how much of a flow or how reliant on pace it is, because like if you got a game like Generations or Unleashed and like you're taking hits, I find that hard to watch. Whereas for games like this, where it's like there's a lot of stopping and starting anyway in the gameplay, then yeah, like fuck it.
Sorry for going a bit slower there, I just wanted to be careful.
Yeah, well, it's better than getting knocked back into some shit, which this game could do.
Definitely.
Okay, we're done? We're done. Wahey! Let the grind fest begin.
The grind fest of our time.
Oh, I've got to get 1,000.
And one.
Oh, not 3,001.
Well, no, it's because you've got 1999 animals and you need 3,000, so it's 1,001.
Okay, I'm going back. Oh, sweet baby. What do you want, Amachao? What are you even here to say? I have a request for you. I was going to say, are you loading it? Huh. Mini missions. Interesting.
Sod it.
Yeah. Well, Flame did say hold off on doing anything interesting, but I want to continue. So...
The Flame's not here.
Exactly. Well, sorry, Flame. On your own time. Ain't I a stinker?
Look at him all, I'm so fast and stuff.
Oh, look at Zor getting so depressed at...
He's not depressed, he's just emo.
Well, yeah, being emo. I do like the look at him, all I'm so fast and stuff, makes me sick.
Yeah, I think he's just jealous, honestly.
Well, of course he's jealous. Why would you not be jealous of Sonic? He can run at the speed of sound, although maybe that's only when he's rolling.
And he's got an attitude, don't forget that.
Well, yeah. Because you've got to have an attitude to get away with saying, oh yeah, this is happening.
Oh, Richie, you're so vanilla. Ah! Get off. Sorry, Flame, I couldn't resist starting without you, mate.
Yeah, no, oh yeah, this is happening. That's like one of my fucking favourite adventure lines.
So yeah, we are going to be showing off pretty much everything to you guys. Like, you know, the extra content and whatnot. And for that, I'll grind off screen. Just to save us all a bit of time.
Yeah, because otherwise we will be here for bloody ever.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm sure you could get like 12 LP parts out of that, Tom.
Oh, shut up. You know that's not my style.
Well, I mean, the thing is that you definitely probably could get 12 YouTube playthrough parts out of that, although they may only be like 5 minutes long, but then again, 5-minute long parts is apparently things that people do seem to do, which is like, okay.
Uh-huh. Look at all these bountiful rings. Oh, feels good.
All the money.
All the money that serves absolutely no purpose other than giving you lives.
Okay, I thought I was dead there for a second.
I mean, that is something that Lost World does like to do. It likes to cut things off at the bottom of the screen, meaning that you never know whether you're going to drop into a bottomless pit or land on something.
That's great.
Yeah, it's just like, thanks game, thanks for being fair.
You're welcome.
This game also does the thing where if you move above the screen in certain sections, then the bottom of the screen becomes pit, even if you know there are things down there.
Wow, that's a really old platforming trope.
Yeah, there's one part in this level where you've got the blocks that move up and down, and they go below the screen sometimes. If you're on them or they go below the screen, that's like you're dead.
Nice. Dum 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 dum.
And we get the circle around the same thing repeatedly until you hit it Mark 2.
Except this time you've got loads of circles to jump through, and yeah, this can be slightly frustrating.
And its face looks like a plug socket.
Like, am I waiting for something to come out of these things? Oh no, I just have to hit it.
Yeah, that's why this is really fucking fiddly.
Well, at least they give you an extra drill on hand at all points.
Yeah, but they're only having to do that because they're wasting your time in the first place.
Oh, whatever. I find this fun. I'm sorry, I like the drill bits.
Well, I mean, the drill as the drill, in the normal drill sections, not when you're trying to swim, are probably one of the better uses of the wisps in the game. It's just that I would say they are not as polished as they were in colours.
Not sure if I'd agree with that, but...
Well, the reason I'd say they're not as polished as they were in colours is because the drill moves just that little bit too quickly.
Uh-huh.
So it means that your movements are a heck of a lot more twitchy, so you're not quite as in control of the drill as you were. This type of control reminds me very much of the supersonic controls in Unleashed during the final boss phase where you're going around the shield.
God, I hope I skip a lot of the level for doing all this.
I think this is the way you're meant to go.
Okay, well, I thought I was being clever.
Nah. Nice try though.
Was it a nice try? Was it really?
No. Just got to level you.
Nice. Look at that guy down below. Why would I ever go down there?
No, he's just lost. Also, this is a really annoying mechanic because you can't actually lock onto enemies while it's dark.
Oh, so you can't?
Yep, because that is an excellent thing to do in a game. Hamper the controls that are already slightly awkward.
Can I even destroy this thing?
I don't think so. You can just sort of maybe get away from him, possibly.
I don't know. I think it's just a bit overly long. Will you just fuck off? There we go. That was really getting on my tits.
Oh, you barely made that again.
It's all good, mate. It's all good in the hood. What's going on here?
You have to take another route to get up there, and they're like animal capsules.
Okay. So I was told that I need 4,000 for the next world, so...
That's because you do.
Oh, I activated an amateur thing, which is like bonus missions or something?
Yeah, as far as I understand, they're kind of like achievements or some shit.
Yeah, that's cool, I guess. I don't really have any negative or positive opinion about those sorts of things.
Well, I suppose it makes Omochow slightly less annoying, so that's all good.
They're not like console-wide achievements, so it's not going to be a repeat of me when I was about 14, 15, where I was deliberately playing like horribly shit games just to whore for achievements. Because I see the number go up, I like it.
I have to say, I never really got into the whole achievements thing. It was just like, oh, this is a cool extra. I'll just play the game, and if I want to complete it, I'll complete it, but that won't necessarily always include the achievements, because why would I do that? Because some of them are just ridiculous. And some of them are multiplayer only, and at that point you're just like, no. It's just not happening.
Oh, give me the light, give me the light, give me the light. Oh, Jesus. Oh. I'm starting to get slight heart palpitations here.
Welcome to Lost World.
Yeah, and it's about to get worse, because you're about to get to, the second Zor boss fight, and more stealth, from what I remember anyway.
Really?
Oh, it's not stealth, it's more of that light mechanic. And this section is like deceptively difficult. Well, the balls along the floor, like, they can get you and crush, like, knock rings out of you when you think you can get through.
That is the sound of one who has played this much too many times. Okay, first of all, we're going to turn the light back on. Oh god, no. Not breakable things, I hate that shit.
It's one of those bosses.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm keeping the light on at all times, sorry.
That's if you can keep the light on at all times.
Fuck. Yeah, the scrap brain zone, not scrap brain, spring yard zone, motherfucker, is gonna be the end of me, I think.
Yeah, I can absolutely see how you might confuse Spring Yard and Scrap Brain.
Do we want some more Zor quotes whilst this is taking place?
Sure.
So, during Silent Forest Zone 4, he's so upbeat. I want to beat him up. It won't make me happy, but to be fair, nothing makes me happy.
Wow, I was expecting that to be much harder.
Yeah. You also have the joy of, I suppose I should care that Sonic's heading my way to hand me a beating, but caring would cut into my sulking time.
Nice.
Also, smiling hurts my face. When I hurt your face, it makes me smile. So in the end, I'll just be hurting myself. Cool.
Sweet ass, mate. Don't know what the fuck that is. Good stuff.
Although at the end there was the best one of only the Reaper wins in the end.
Yep.
Oh, Flame, that's such a you line, mate. Oh, okay.